Hey, and good evening, man. I'm glad to be back. We have been working tirelessly getting our new ebook out. If you have not been to carryclass.com, let me go ahead and tell you, you need to go in and get it. It's a great foundation for what we're doing here. And tonight we're going to talk about something a little different. We're going to talk about building a business without sacrificing your family. I think that's one of the biggest things people are afraid of. They're like, man, Gary, what have I got to do to build a business? But I want to spend time with my family. I work my butt off. Maybe it's your full-time gig or your part-time hustle or whatever it is. There's always that question. You know what, Carrie? I'd love to build a business, but what do I do about my kids? What do I do about my wife? Well, I can tell you one thing you can do. You can let them be a part of it, or you can let them work in the office with you. Let them do something. Share with them, hey, Susie, why don't you do some posts for Dad tonight? Jessica, why don't you do some copy for me tonight? Make them a part of what you're doing. Do not exclude them. If you exclude them, they will absolutely hate what you do. And I will tell you this, never, ever sacrifice your family for anyone and or anything. I don't care how bad you want it. But you also need to remember that you are doing this so that you can spend more time with your family, so you can do those things that you want to do, so you can build those dreams. I mean, think about this for a moment. You go to work every day at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. You work till 6 or 7 o'clock at night, or get home at 6 or 7 o'clock at night. You're absolutely worn out. You get to spend just a few minutes with your kids. You're going to make a few phone calls. You're going to send a few messages, and you may go to a home meeting what it is today is really an online meeting, because you tell yourself, if I don't do these things, I cannot build my business. And it's kind of funny because I'm getting ready to start doing a series called The Struggle. I was laying in my bed the other night and I was thinking about all the struggles I've been through in business, all the struggles that we go through in life. I sit on Facebook and it kind of drives me crazy that people post this stuff, but I see and feel the struggles that people go through. And I can tell you now, people struggle about building a business. They say, I feel guilty if I put my kids on the back burner and I just put them in front of the TV, or I tell them to take a shower, or I tell them to take a bath, or you go eat while I do this, or you go do this while I do this. We don't want that in our lives. I don't want that in my lives. I love spending time with my family. I love spending time with Jessica. I love spending time with Vega and the kids, and Phoenix and Orion when we can. And I love doing those things. But you have to give a little bit to receive a lot. Let everybody be a part of that and see that. It doesn't have to be the way of the old. I'm speaking from experience here. I've put my family on hold many, many, many times. I've sat in an office all by myself and doing those things when I started in the internet marketing business. It's tough. You spend hours in front of your computer developing and building software and doing all those things. And you tell them you'll be there. Next thing you know, everybody's in bed in the entire house. But it doesn't have to be that way. I got sick and tired of working myself to death and leaving everybody else on hold and putting everybody else on the back burner. The first thing I started doing was I just worked Monday through Thursdays. I don't work Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Now, you can probably see some posts and stuff on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Those are things that I've set up that are automated, and or I'm driving down the road. I shouldn't even say that. Driving down the road, making a post on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and all that stuff. I actually do make a lot of videos driving down the road, but I need to learn not to do that. So I'm not going to tell you to do that, but I'm telling you to make the best of your time. You're going to get sick and tired of doing the same old stuff that you've always done. What you have to learn to do is what we're teaching here. And that's helping to attract people and influence people. Trust me, nobody wants to work themselves to death. People are tired of that. We have all of these amazing platforms that we can reach out to people and touch people and share with people without jamming it down their throat, without repelling them, without, it's kind of like, what's it called? Something off woods or something like that. You spray it on when you go outside and the bugs are out there. If there's bugs and mosquitoes, I don't go outside. But, you spray it on you. It's a bug repellent. Pushing and jamming and selling someone to death and being some sales weirdo pushes people away. It's like putting that off on. You can't do that. But what you have to do is you have to learn to simply do one thing. Talk to people. Share with people. Talk to them in a non-salesy way. Hey, Jim, what have you been up to? Not much. What have you been up to? Yeah, I'm building my new business, man. It's so awesome. Leave it there. Jim, how's the job? It's not going too well. How's things going for you, Jim? Man, I got my hours cut back. Those are openings to let Jim know in a non-salesy way, in a non-pushing way, is, hey, the same stuff happened to me, but I'm taking that time that I have now to build a business because I don't want to lose that income. Actually, I want to build a business so I can get away from that crap, that 9-to-5 BS that everybody's pushing down your throat. That's ridiculous. It's absolutely crazy. You want to spend time with your family. You want to spend time with your friends. You want to spend time doing the things that you come to do. And you have to do something very simple in order to do that. You have to be able to manage your time. Let everybody be a part of that. Don't throw them down the street, hey, go play with your friends and do all that stuff. Do what you have to do. Use the automated scheduling systems on the platforms. And we're going to go through that. I'm going to show you how to do that. I do it all the time. I schedule things while I'm at Walmart with Jessica, and I'm sitting there working on my phone while she's throwing groceries in the buggy. Don't tell her, but I hate going to Walmart and I hate going shopping. But what do? I go because we like to spend time together. How many times have you sit down to try to work and everything else happens? The toilet overflows, the bathtub is stopped up, you need to mow the grass. Use all the scheduling techniques that there are in these systems in order to do that. Stop running around and making things difficult. Keep it extremely simple. But you have to have a little sacrifice, okay? You can't just not do it. If you want to build a business and you want to build an additional stream of income, and if you're watching the news, I heard today they're trying to redefine recession. I don't know how in the hell you redefine recession, but we're in a recession. So you have to be able to do those things, and you're going to have to sacrifice a little, but you don't have to sacrifice a ton if you do what? If you use the simple tools that are out there, and we're going to start teaching on those over this week. We're going to show you how to set up schedules. We're going to show you how to do all those things. You've got to be making posts. You've got to be creating your blogs. You've got to be creating your website. You've got to be creating all that stuff in order to draw people to you, in order to influence them and show them how to build their business. Just like we do these little short videos. These little short videos are here for a purpose. They're here to show you how to build your business. You don't have to sit down for 30 or 40 or 50 minutes. Simply sit down and do a simple 10 to 15 minute video and talk to people just like I'm talking to you. I feel like I'm talking to friends when I come out here. I feel like I'm talking to those who are interested in listening to what I have to say. And I know people listen because after I always post these videos or do these lives, somebody's always messaging me. Hey, man, there were some great nuggets in there. I really appreciate that. You don't have to agree with everything I say. But what you have to do is you have to glean the things out of what I say to be able to help build your business and do the things that you need to do to achieve the dreams and the goals that you need to achieve. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you have not gone to careyclass.com, I want you to go there and I want you to download the new PDF. Work night and day, designing. I changed the design of it 57 times. You can probably see I'm kind of going to some brighter colors and things like that, which I don't ask me why. I just did it. But so go to carryclass.com. That is the foundation for what you need to do. You need to attract people. You need to show that you can attract people to what you have. How do you do that? By influencing them. How do you influence them? By simply talking and sharing what you do and how you do it in a non-salesy way that they say, wow, that's pretty cool, Carey. How can I do that? Well, let me tell you about the way I do it. I attract people to me. I influence them. I share with them what I do. And if they want to do it, they do it. If they don't, they don't. There's no use chasing people, beating them amongst the head and shoulders with a bat, saying, please do this, please do this, please do this, please do this. Vega, who soon to be my stepdaughter, I feel like she's my daughter now, but the other day she wants a cat. And then she wanted something else. I don't know, some kind of earring or something. I don't remember what it was. And I said, no. And she sent me like, please, 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 1,000 times in her text message. Actually, Jessica and I were driving down the road reading it. And we got tickled at it. That's the way it is in business. We literally beg people to allow us to talk to them. Quit doing that crap. It doesn't work. I've built multiple businesses simply sharing with people. I used to tell people, you know, when I was teaching how to go out and sell mobile business cards, you know, share it, show it, and tell it. You know, show and tell is the biggest way you can do anything. We learned that in school, you know. Hey guys, my dad makes this bottled water right here. It comes out of a spring, blah, blah, blah. And you tell your students, and everybody thinks your dad's the coolest guy in the world because he's able to put water in a little bottle or whatever. You know, I found this rock in the river when me and my family were out. Show and tell. Don't sell. Stop the selling. Attract people to you by the things you say. I tell Jessica all the time, be careful how you say things because people take things literally. You know, share with them in the way they take it literally, but they understand what you're saying instead of you're pushing them away. With that said, I hope everybody has a great day. We're gonna start back doing this. I've got the book out. I'm writing another book on another program that I'm doing because I'm going to use the same marketing techniques to bring people into my Etsy app program. We've done 20-something thousand of those. I'd like to get it to 50 to 100,000 of them. So, you know, I mean, it's just fun. Love what you do what you do, and I will guarantee you everything will work to your advantage. Everybody have a great day. God bless, and I'll see you on the next training.